So now we've figured out how you can research better using ChatGPT. Let's look at how you can expand your content using ChatGPT's help by making your prompts more specific and adding in things like profession, context, and role. Here are a few examples of prompts that you can use. So the first one is, I am a travel blogger. That's your profession. I'd like so you're asking ChatGPT to create a blog containing top 10 travel destinations for adventure seekers. Include stunning photos, insider tips, and must-try activities in each location. Encourage followers to share their own travel experiences and bucket list destinations. And the second one is, as a small business owner, that's your profession. You can even include what kind of business that you do. So maybe you have like a small like jewelry business, or maybe you are a small like a bakery or something like that. So you can include all that information so that ChatGPT knows exactly what you want, because the more information you give it, the more it knows what you want, and the more it is able to customize to your expectations and needs. So as a small business owner, highlight a behind the scenes look at your business operations, showcase the production process, introduce team members, and share stories of challenges and successes. Invite followers to ask questions and engage with your brand. So we've given it the profession over here, which is a small business owner. We've given it a context or what to work with. We're asking it to create a behind the scenes look at business operations, and we have its role, like what role is it playing. Well, this one doesn't really have a role, but we've given it what to do, and we've given it a bit of context and background information. As always, you can expand. This is just a template for you to add upon and build upon. So let's look at the next one. As an environmentalist, launch a green living tips series to promote sustainable lifestyle choices, share practical tips for reducing waste, conserving energy, and supporting eco-friendly brands. Inspire followers to take action and share their efforts towards a greener future. So one more thing I'd like to add is you might want to include what kind of output you want ChatGPT to give you. So you can see, like in the previous slide, over here we have a behind the scenes look at your business operations. So if you just give ChatGPT just this information, it may give you kind of a presentation kind of thing, but maybe you want to make like a YouTube shorts or kind of like a reel thing. So you want a script for how to shoot your video. So you can mention that in your prompt, like give me a small prompt to showcase you may want to say something like create a small script to showcase the production process, introduce team members, something like that, to really help ChatGPT understand what you want. So maybe for this you have a blog, or maybe it's more of like a YouTube series, or a kind of like a set of posts that you want to share on a social media platform. Let's look at the next one. For a parenting blogger, start a parenting Q&A series where you address common parenting concerns and questions from your audience. Offer practical advice, expert insights, and relatable anecdotes to support fellow parents. Foster a supportive community where followers can share tips and experiences. And the last one is, as a fashion influencer, introduce a style challenge series where you create outfits based on specific themes or occasions. For example, office attire, date night, casual weekend. Share photos of the outfits, styling tips, and links to shop similar pieces. Encourage followers to participate by sharing their own styled looks. Now we've looked at a couple prompts and really how you can word and structure your prompts to get better results. So let's look at them in action. Now let's take I'm just going to copy the first prompt, and we'll copy it and paste it into ChatGPT and see what it gives us. Okay, so since we asked ChatGPT to create a blog containing top 10 travel destinations, It's given us destination, it's given us an insider tip, and a must-try activity. So we can see it gives us a little introduction to and a title. Of course, you can request another title, or maybe you already have a title in mind that you can use. So welcome fellow adventures. Welcome fellow adventures. Welcome fellow adventurers. Are you ready to feed your wanderlust and dive into some heart-pounding escapades? From soaring mountain peaks to deep azure waters, the world is brimming with destinations that promise exhilarating experiences for the daring traveler. Join me as we uncover the top 10 travel destinations tailor-made for thrill seekers like you. So we have Queenstown, New Zealand, and we were given an insider tip that says don't miss out on bungee jumping off the Kawaru Bridge, the birthplace of this adrenaline-pumping activity. And must-try activity, the world's famous Nevis swing, the highest swing in the southern hemisphere for an unforgettable rush. And you can see it's given us that an insider tip and a must-try activity for each location. So perhaps you want to know, or you want ChatGPT to include the cost of these activities that it's mentioning, or the places that it's mentioning. Maybe they have like an entrance fee or something like that. So that's really important to know because budgets are important. So let's ask ChatGPT to include one major tourist attraction for each place and include the cost for visiting, the overall cost for visiting the tourist attraction. Also mention any important details about the location and any tips for having a better experience. Okay. So it's given us the same introduction again, but now you can see we have a major tourist attraction, which is the shot over jetboat ride, and it's given us a cost approximately 135 USD per person, and then important details. It's done that for every location that it's mentioned, and you can see it's also given us some important details. So Rotorua is known for its geothermal activity and Maori culture. Explore but be prepared for strong sulfur odors and stay on designated pathways to protect yourself and the environment. Okay, consider hiring a guide for trekking adventures. Book your tickets in advance. It can get crowded. So these are some like important details or tips that it can really make your experience better and more smooth. So that's good. Let's look at the next one. As a small business owner, highlight a behind the scenes look at your business operations. So let's just copy and paste that in. Okay, so it's given us, like I mentioned before, a title and an introduction, and then it says meet our team, and it's given us a production process, challenges and successes, and then join the conversation. But maybe we wanted it in a script because it sounds like something like a behind the scenes short or a reel. So let's say create a YouTube short script on this information and okay, I think that's good. Okay, so now you can see we have a much better script. We have Meet Sarah, like we're mentioning all the same people again, and they are mentioning the production process, but you can see they're not like writing it out. Over here, we had a step 1, step 2, step 3, sourcing materials, but over here, we're just showcasing, or we just have a Okay, we just have footage of the production process and showing sketches turning into prototypes and etc. You can see it's kind of edited that out because you know that showing a process is better than voicing it over or speaking it to the camera. So it's adjusted for that in the script, and it's given us, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Like, it's followed the pattern of what a general YouTube Shorts script would be like. So that is good. Let's look at the next prompt. Okay, so we have, as an environmentalist, launch a green living tips series to promote sustainable lifestyle choices. Let's copy and paste that into ChatGPT. Okay, so again, it's given us a bunch of episodes because we gave it a series. So it's given us like topics for episodes. We have 3, but maybe we want to do a longer series. Maybe we want to do something like for over a week. So give me ideas for about a week's worth of videos. And at the end, include a wrap-up video for the series. Okay, let's see what it gives us. Okay, so it's given us day 1, introduction to sustainable living, day 2, zero waste kitchen tips, day 3, energy efficiency, day 4, sustainable transportation, eco-friendly shopping habits, and day 6 we have a wrap-up video reflecting on our green living journey. So that's good. It's given us more videos to fill up maybe a week's worth of time, but that's okay. Now let's look at the next prompt. For a parenting blogger, start a parenting Q&A series where you address common parenting concerns and questions from your audience. So maybe we don't want this to be a series, and let's make this a vlogger, not a blogger. Okay, let's see what ChatGPT gives us. Okay, so it's given us a bunch of episodes, but maybe we don't want an episode. Condense all the content into a YouTube video of about 30 minutes, no longer than about 30 minutes to an hour. And make sure to include time for an open Q&A. Okay. So we have an opening shot. Hello there, fellow parents. I hope you found the segments. Various segments addressing different parenting topics, navigating the terrible twos, creating healthy sleep habits. So it's given us a bunch of just titles that you can include, and it's given us kind of like an outline of what the video should look like. And maybe we want a but maybe we want a more expanded video with more information. So fill in more dialogue and give more information regarding the topic mentioned. Okay, you can see it's given us more dialogue, like more information about the infamous terrible twos, a phase that many parents know all too well. It's a time when our little ones start asserting their independence, which can lead to some challenging moments. But fear not, there are strategies we can employ to navigate this phase with grace and patience. And then, so basically, it's giving us more information on the topics that it mentioned here. Creating sleep healthy habits, balancing work and family life. So it's giving us more information, which is great because we want to expand on all those. Now let's look at the last prompt. And maybe for this last one, we want to do not a series, but a series of posts. So, posts where you create outfits based on encourage followers to participate by sharing their own style looks. So maybe this is more of like a month thing, so a series of posts for about a month where you create outfits, so you can give us ideas for posts. Okay, so it's given us a kind of a 4-week thing, so and we have 4 days, so maybe you only upload 4 days, but of course you can do or request more if you want. But it's given us kind of a set idea for each video. We have a Sunday stroll in the park, movie night in, statement prints and patterns, monochrome magic, vintage glamour revival. So it can really just help you organize your series or posts or presentation that you want to do and give you more ideas so that you stay on top of all the work that you want to do and finish.